Giving out a private island worth $2 million, giving out $1.3 million worth of chocolates, and recreating the famous Netflix hit Squid Game. These videos are really entertaining to watch. They rack up millions and millions of views, but at what cost? Could you just imagine how much Mr. Beast spends on his videos?
$1, that's $1,000, $10,000, $50,000, $1 million.
Let me give you a hint. A month's expenditure alone is enough to buy 3 Bugattis. Insane, right? Yes, but he does it all for this graph called the retention graph. So, how much exactly does Mr. Beast spend on his videos? Before we look at how much he's spending, let's take a look at what he's spending his money on. Here's a Squid Game, Mr. Beast's most famous video to date. It has racked up over 300 million views to date, 3 times more than the most watched Super Bowl in history. Most content creators can only dream of hitting such numbers. It's common knowledge to everyone that Mr. Beast spends a lot of money on his videos. But the Squid Game video took it to a whole new level.
I recreated every single set from Squid Game in real life, and whichever one of these 456 people survives the longest wins 456 grand.
The whole thing cost him a whopping $3.5 million. Mamma mia! As a point of reference, one average episode of the Netflix show cost about $2.4 million. Mr. Beast exceeded that with his $3.5 million video breaking new heights on YouTube. While Netflix's Squid Game had a high return on investment, the same can't be said for Mr. Beast's video. Squid Game has made almost 40 times the size of its budget, grossing $891 million. While Mr. Beast's version brought in about $87,000 and $1.2 million from ad content. While this does not factor in paid promotions and sponsorships, it does make the $3.5 million cost look a lot bigger now. There's a high chance that he made a huge loss on the video, but that isn't the first time he's made losses. Mr. Beast himself said that even on his best performing videos, his profit margins are razor thin. Every little money he makes after expenses goes right back into making new videos. Any remotely sane person would quit at a business where you're making substantial losses and add to that his numerous expensive giveaways. The question then comes up, why does he still do it? It all started with his first ever brand deal with Quidd, a digital collectibles app that offered Mr. Beast $10,000 for a video. He filmed the video, giving the $10,000 to a homeless person, and the video went viral. And so the roller coaster began. Quidd kept paying him to make more videos, and Mr. Beast kept on giving out more money. $10,000 became $70,000, then $100,000, then $500,000, and on and on. Now, you'd expect that all of his giveaway videos would do well, but oh no, that's not the case. His video, I Sold My House for $1, cost him over $1 million to make, but he recouped less than $500,000 from ad revenue, and sponsorship money does not make up the difference. The video ended up being a loss, but as long as some videos do better than he expected, a slightly less viral video here and there won't kill him. I mean, he's Mr. Beast. But the reason he spends all this money on all of his videos comes down to this one graph, which is called a retention graph. He recommended 70% as the target he's always looking to beat in his videos. This means 70% of the people who clicked on his video are still watching at the end. That's a good return considering the millions of people who watched his content and the amount of money he spends on his videos. America's biggest YouTuber, Mr. Beast, spends between $7 and $8 million a month on producing content across all of his YouTube channels and promoting his businesses. On Mr. Beast Reacts and Mr. Beast Gaming, he spends roughly $200,000 a month, while on the main channel, roughly $3 to $4 million are budgeted only for videos. Although all of his spending might look erratic to you, he does have an accounting team who approves all of his spending plans for each new video. I walk in and I go, I want to give 100 people $100,000, and they go, you're crazy, Mr. Beast has said. While everyone is going crazy about how much he spends on his videos, he himself couldn't care less. He said, I only want money so I can make better videos, so I can grow my channel. I don't care about making money. I don't care about time. I just want to make the best videos on this planet. Classic.